Hey, what's up guys? Disney Nuts again here at Dezerland Park, and today we're actually going to do one of the other attractions that they have here, which actually is the pinball. Now for this one I did come alone also because I know Gildo's not a fan of pinballs, but I love pinballs being from my time. So we're going inside and check it out and play some games and see what they have. Let's go. Pinball was born during the Great Depression when Americans were looking for cheap entertainment. Early pinball machines didn't even include flippers and didn't involve any skills at all. Now, because it was a game of chance, pinball was considered a form of gambling and was outlawed in the 1940s. And even though flippers were introduced in 1947, yet the ban stayed in place until the mid-1970s. Now, during the 1950s, Williams and other companies from Chicago like Bally and others did do some other really cool things to spice up the pinball, including multiplayer games, score reels, and the cool sophisticated art graphics as you see here today. Now the games, even though they weren't computerized until 1979, which is when the first microprocessors came out, but still the years after they couldn't compete with what was arcade games. But again, by early 1990s, pinballs was on the rise again, and the Addams Families, for example, that you see here, was one of the most popular games ever, selling over 20,000 units. Now let's go ahead and check out some of these games and see how cool they are. Let's go. I'd probably say there's like 30 to 40 pinballs in here that you can play. And now I did the all-day pass, which is pretty cool because they give you a wristband, which means you can come in anytime during the day that you pay from open to close, which is really cool. If you're with somebody, you can actually even play on the billiards over here. Let's go ahead and try this one out. We got some of probably the oldest pinballs I've ever seen. Check these out. Holy smokes. This one even has the numbers with the old dials that they used to be before. Let's go ahead and give this one a try and see. And you actually shoot from the inside. How cool is that? Here's another really old one. Look at this. That sounds like a real bell. Now even then, look, I got the 70 match, so I got a free game. You can see how some of them are actually like buttons. Check this one out. This is the KISS one. You gotta play a KISS pinball. Got all the 4 original members there. Look at that. And we got another one here, which is Adventures of Rocky, Bullwinkle, and Friends. You have here one for the Sopranos. Look at that.
Where's the friggin' money? Look what I found. Very nice.
And we got Star Wars here. Now the original one, not that Kylo Ren stuff. You know, the R2-D2's there on the corner and everything hanging out. Look at this one, how you launch the ball. Got Popeye. Now this one here is a Demolition Man. I remember it well because I used to go a lot during my work hours. During lunchtime, there was a mall nearby, and they had this pinball, and I would always go over there and play and get like multi-balls and all that fun stuff. So this brings back a lot of good memories, to be honest with you. This one also brings back a lot of memories. For some reason, I don't know why, the 2 heads down there, I don't know, it brings back a lot of memories when I used to play the arcade because the eyes were always closed. And when you hit certain scores, the eyes would open up, and it was always really creepy. But yeah, what a cool pinball. Bally, old Chicago. Look at this. Look at this. How awesome. Then you have even this one, Jack Daniels, my favorite whiskey. They even have a pinball. Can you believe it? Looking at the people here, this is obviously from the first movie. Now, pinball's not your thing. You could always come to the arcade they have here, but you do have to use a refillable card to play the games. And this arcade is actually probably twice the size of what the pinball was. So I'm just going to go and walk around so you guys can get a feel of the games that they have here. Head-to-head games here. At these rooms over here, which is crazy because it looks like you actually rotate while you're playing. Like in the video here, you can see how you turn around between two screens that you have inside and you're shooting all over the place. This goes, what I can see here, $5.95. Okay guys, so that's it here again from Dezerland. This time we went to the pinball and gave you a tour of the arcade. Now the pinball, I played as much as I possibly could play to get it out of my system, and it was probably around 2 hours. So it's more or less the same. If it's $10 per hour, it's more or less the same. You pay the $25 for the whole day and you just get that pinball itch out of your system like I did. Okay guys, until then, stay awesome. See ya. Bye.